Huh?
I kind of don't have fun.
Why don't you have fun when we train? When we
I'm
play?
serious.
Because you're serious. What's up, guys? So I got asked this question through DMs the other day. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but maybe right here. Yeah, put it here. So I get asked this question quite a bit, and honestly, it's more so coming from other athletes. And even when I was an athlete growing up, even before having kids, if you ever wonder what we talk about in the locker rooms, this is what we actually ask ourselves. So this, such as, what happens if, you become a grown-up and you have a kid and he doesn't want to play basketball, or he doesn't want to play sports. And because I get asked so much, I figured, I'll make a video out of here. I don't really like doing video answers too much just because I'm not the best speaker. Like, I'll speak and of course I'll talk to people, but I know myself, that's not my best forte. Like that right there, I say a lot, I'll pause, I'll say and there's times where I get sidetracked, I'm not gonna lie. So, anyways though, just to kind of answer this as quick as I can, Rain is actually not here, but I think I'll get him to answer too. I'll ask him the question as well when he gets here. He's at his grandparents right now, he's on his way, but before he gets here, just to answer that, yeah, it's really, what if your kid doesn't want to do what you like doing, or what if your kid doesn't want to do what you want him or her to do? Now, personally speaking, for me, because of my field of work, my career, I'm a basketball skills trainer, and I'm a personal and group fitness instructor, and of course he's going to be around all that just because that's my lifestyle. And if he doesn't want to be part of that, or if he doesn't want to do that in particular in the future, now, would I be upset? Not necessarily. I think I would be lying to you if I said that I wouldn't be sad and it wouldn't take an adjustment, because it definitely would. Like, I'll be very real and upfront. If he doesn't want to play basketball, or he doesn't want to pursue a career, or not even a career, but pursue sports in high school or at the next level, then yeah, like, I would be sad and it would have to be an adjustment. But at the same time, like, his life is his life. Like, I had my life, I had my time with basketball. Now the thing is though, with sports and with just fitness in general, there's a lot of aspects tied to that. That's just, I want my kid to be a basketball player, or I want my kid to be just a raw killer and just an athlete on the court, or just a straight up athlete. There's so many aspects that's tied to that we learn from as athletes growing up. Now, things such as camaraderie, just communication skills, love for the game, or just passion, and having a team, playing for other people, playing for something bigger and higher than yourself. Of course, timeliness, is that a word? I'm losing see, this is what I mean by I'm not the best speaker. But being punctual, sorry, that's the word. So, being early for practice, working hard, the work ethic, striving for something. These are all things that come with sports in general, not just basketball. And so it's like, yeah, I want my kid to play sports more than just so that he's on the basketball court and because it's something that I love doing, but more so because they, as in all of our kids, all of your future children, learn and get so much from the game and get so much from fitness, right? Your body's healthy, and when your body's healthy, your mind's healthy. When your mind's healthy, you can feel emotionally healthy and spiritually healthy. There's so many aspects tied to that. Now, sure, end of the day, outside of sports, outside of basketball, outside of, working out with me and doing all that, if Rainen were to wake up one day and be like, Dad, sorry, but I don't want to do it. I want to pursue acting, singing, music, whatever the case may be. Then, as a father, we never want to put our kids through hurt, through pain. We never want to force them to do stuff that they will not be wholeheartedly invested into. So, of course, as much as I'm saying that to you now, I don't have to experience it. I'm not coming from a place of experience because my kid hasn't said that, or my kid has not come out like that. Then, look, right now, from my perspective, from my standpoint, all I can tell you is that I would have to learn to adjust. I would have to suck it up, and I would have to just remind Rainin, and of course I have these conversations actually with other parents and athletes too, that end of the day, it's your decision, but you are still going to continue keeping the core values of our family and our core values of being good human beings into whatever you decide to pursue, such as the work ethic, such as the passion, such as the punctuality of whatever you choose to do. So if he does choose to be, I don't know, into music or drama, whatever it is, give your all in whatever you choose to do. And that would be just my baseline. That would be my kind of my setting the ground for that. And at the same time, we still need to take care of our bodies. So there's no way I'm not going to let you not work out, right? You don't have to do it to a point where you're trying to strive to be the best, basketball player or soccer player or football player, whatever, right? But you are going to stay healthy because that is what our family needs to do. Especially as a personal business, as business owners in Canada, we don't get our own insurance benefits. So our health is our wealth. Our health is our insurance benefit, right? Or quote unquote. The better we take care of ourselves, the more the better we eat, the better we exercise, the more consistent we exercise, the less we have to go see a doctor, which means the less we have to spend on medication, which means the less we are away from work as well, right? Now, of course, there's things that are out of your control, such as, of course, COVID or, the C word, cancer. But, it's just stuff that, we have to kind of get there when we get there. See what I mean? I get sidetracked. I'm being asked about what if your kid doesn't want to play sports. And I'm talking about all this. But, yes, so anyways, bottom line, if he or if your kids, whatever they choose to do, I think you just have to set that line where it's like, okay, if you're not going to do it, I want to make sure that you're choosing not to do it because you don't want to do it, not because other people are getting in your head. Secondly, with this decision, you have to be ready to live with that decision. And third, from this decision, you have to make sure that you are also set to pursue and chase after something just as hard as we were chasing and working hard for basketball, right? And then, as a parent, there's a lot I don't know about. I don't know a lot about music. I don't know a lot about other sports, all right? So if you were to choose another sport, okay, like, we have to go find you your other trainers for that. We have to go find you your other coaches, and, I'm gonna sit back, be a dad from the sidelines, and I love doing that too with basketball. I like leaving my son with other people, but yeah. End of the day, that's my kind of answer with it. Hope that's okay. If you I don't know, a lot of people ask me for my opinions for certain things, and usually I just answer through messages and everything. But this is definitely a question I get a lot. I get asked a lot of, so. Figured I'd make a video from it. If there's any other questions that you might have, if you want more questions to be answered, feel free to let it be. But I don't really plan to make this a consistent thing. So when Rainin gets in here, I'll get him to answer the question as well, and we'll see. But yeah, anyways, that's from me. I'll let that be. I don't want to make this video too long. So all right. So Rainin just got back from his grandparents. So before you actually came here, I answered this question without you, because I don't want you knowing my answer without you answering for yourself. You know what I mean? So I get this question a lot, and me and my teammates used to ask it even before you were born. And somebody asked it again recently on social media, on Instagram, and they said, what if your son doesn't want to be an athlete or doesn't want to be a basketball player or be into sports? What if he wants to do something with arts or music? In your case, he's actually a really big video gamer. He really likes it, and we're not against it. Of course, within reason, we don't let him play more than 3, 4, 5 hours a day, unless there's certain situation where it's a new game or a new release of something. But yeah, we're actually, me and Holly, we play video games ourselves.
He
so.
let me use his data at the Gretzky Center to play the Fortnite event.
So we, as long as he does this stuff at home and does this thing in school, we're okay. We're lenient like that. And video games does actually help a lot of skills and traits. Anyways, like I said, I get sidetracked a lot. But anyways, for Rainin, what do you think? So I'm gonna ask you that question. How do you think I would be if you were to wake up one day and be like, Dad, I don't want to be in sports.
How you would react.
How do you think I would react? I'm not, again, he doesn't know, he hasn't been asked yet. This is just a blind reaction to his question. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I've asked you this before?
No, but like I said, like, what if I didn't want to be an athlete? You're like, it's kind of okay.
It's kind of okay. I don't remember us talking about that. But what would you say? Yeah, how would you answer that? How do you think I would be? And then, yeah, how do you think Mom and I would be?
You'd like be okay.
You think so?
Yeah, with it.
Okay.
It's either okay or annoyed.
Either okay or annoyed. Sure. That's it?
Yeah. What was your answer though?
Well, I'm gonna have to ask you a little bit more so you can give more of an answer to the people. What do you find the benefits are of basketball or of sports or working out?
What are benefits?
Benefits, the good stuff. What are the good things that you take or you can get out of sports?
Money.
As a young person, you're not getting paid to play basketball yet.
I'm getting paid to train people.
Okay, aside from money, sure.
Getting strong.
Getting strong, okay. So health. Being healthy.
Skills.
Getting skills, okay.
And that's it.
That's it? You don't have fun?
Kind of.
You kind of don't have fun, or you kind of have fun?
I kind of don't have fun.
Huh?
I kind of don't have fun.
Why don't you have fun when we train? When we
I'm
play?
serious.
Because you're serious. But isn't being serious and having fun, can't those two things combine?
They can.
They can. So then what would you say? So where is the fun then when you play or train? Is it after, like when you win, or after you're done?
It's I have fun when I'm playing too.
You have fun when you're playing. So even if you're serious, you're having fun.
And if I win.
And if you win.
Because that's like the best part of sports.
When you win. Yeah, the results, sure. Okay, so when you, like, kind of going back to that answer, because you said you kind of don't have fun because you're being serious with playing or sports, what is your mindset then when we're training? Because I know a lot of times too, this is another question I get. Some of my friends just mess around and they ask, is he even having fun? Like, are you forcing him to do this because of your face? Because when you're training, you're locked on, you're centered, you're focused. And for me, it doesn't really, I don't think of it that way because obviously, like, we high five each other, we smile, we joke. It's just on camera, we don't have the jokes, because if you're joking around while you're lifting a weight or while you're exercising, you might what?
I just might drop it.
You might drop it, you might hurt yourself, right? So you're serious in that aspect, and you've done well with being serious there. So now, can you lock on here, man? Last little bit here.
Sure.
What is it about, when you're being serious with the sport or being serious in the workouts? Why do you feel like that's super important versus quote unquote having fun? Like your definition of having fun versus being serious. Why do you think it's more important to be serious while you're training and playing?
Because of that you don't always make jokes and that you don't mess up and stuff.
So you don't mess up and you don't always make jokes?
Yeah, you don't. You can have fun, not always, because you're just going to mess up.
True. So you can have fun, but not always because you're going to end up messing up.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. And there have been times too where like he would train with other people and they would try to joke around too much, and he would be like, "All right, guys, like, let's go. Dad, what's next?" You shouldn't be calling me Dad though, right? You're Coach or.
Never correct me though.
Yeah, because I'm also used to it too. I should start correcting you. Don't call me Coach. Push-ups. Okay.
Wait, don't call me Coach?
I mean Dad. My bad. But yeah. Anyways, is there anything else you want to add to that? Like, what if you were to say you're not an athlete. What is it? Well, you don't have to tell everybody what your goals are right now or what your dreams are in the future.
My dreams are to be a professional video game player and basketball.
Professional video game player and a basketball player, which a lot of them are actually doing now.
Yeah, because of COVID.
Because of COVID, yeah.
Shout out to all the Call of Duty peoples.
Call of Duty, a lot of them doing Call of Duty, which he hasn't played. But yeah, anyways, that's that answer. I hope that answers your questions. And yeah, even like through all the videos that you might see, he's serious, I'm serious. I might be hard on him, but you know, end of the day, we're joking around afterwards, and we would like to keep it that way. Just keep that player-coach relationship different from the father and son relationship, right? And I think that's what's really important for a lot of parents and athletes growing up together. And you know, that's still, you know, you can take it or leave it. That's coming from a young parent here. I still
Wait, what
haven't
did you say though?
have enough experience. What did I say?
Yeah, what did you say?
You want to know this? You want to know?
Yeah.
Actually, okay. Well, I said that I would be sad, but it would be an adjustment. Like I would have to adjust to it, because I'm not. You know, end of the day, like you're still my kid. Like I still like love you,
Yeah.
right? So I'm not going to want to force anything you don't want to do. You know,
Unless I have to do it.
Yeah, but you know, sports brings you so much more, right? Like the teammates, the passion, the love for it. You know, obviously the fun and the commitment. You know, having to be on time, having to be early, working out, and just being consistent with it, having goals. Sports brings so much of that, right? So we would have to find a way to bring the same values that you would learn through sports into whatever you do choose to do next, which is, you know, your music or your arts or your video games. Hopefully we can still manage, but you know, end of the day, I'm not going to not let you work out, because that's part of your health. And as a parent, that's my responsibility, is to make sure you're healthy, right? And your health is really important in the sense of you working out will help you stay healthy, right? So, but yeah, be an athlete though. All right, take care, guys.
Bye.
Why are you holding that?